My name is Commissioner Ariel Fernandez. I was elected to the City Commission on April 11, 2023. I've lived in the city since 2010 and been a part of this Coral Gables community for many years. So as a child, I remember coming to visit my great aunt in the city of Coral Gables. She used to live in the North Gables and always loved the city of Coral Gables. As I started working with Congresswoman Ross Layton, we represented the city of Coral Gables, and I was here for many events and many meetings and really enjoyed being here. When my wife and I got married in 2010, this was always a dream to come and live here, something we never thought was going to be possible. And we were blessed to be able to find our starter home in this city and start our family here in the best city in all of Florida. I always wanted to be part of the community, but I also wanted to get involved. So I started Gables Insider, became a large publication in the city, giving information back to the community, but I felt that I needed to give back more, and that's why I decided to run for the City Commission. And the adjustment has been incredible. It's very time-consuming, but it's also very gratifying because we're able to see the efforts that we're putting in and how it's affecting my neighbors, my community, and how it's helping the city of Coral Gables. Being a member of the commission is a very gratifying thing. You run into residents all the time who thank you for the work that you're doing, who thank you for the initiatives that you're trying to pass. We're a large community, 50,000 residents, but we're also a very small town. We have that small town feel. People know what's going on, people are informed, and they're also grateful for what you're doing right. They also tell you when you're doing things wrong, and they don't have a problem doing that. And I appreciate that because I think it makes us better elected officials. We're able to serve the public better when we find out not just the great things that we're doing, but the bad things that we're doing so that we can improve on them. And residents are very involved. They tell us of the things that need to be done in our community, and we're able to tackle those issues. It's a blessing to be an elected official in this community because of that. We are a city that's celebrating 100 years. Many cities throughout Europe or throughout the world are celebrating many more years, but Coral Gables is unique. Here in South Florida, not any other city can say that they celebrate the type of history that we celebrate. We have embraced the history, the vision of George Merrick from back 100 years ago, and we have continued to build on it. We still have some of the historic homes, some of the historic features of our city. We've embraced our historic plan to try to preserve the look of Coral Gables and the feel of Coral Gables of George Merrick. And over the years, we've had different periods and different visions that have come into different neighborhoods, and we've been able to embrace those as well. We're not a city that just has the history of 1925. We have history that has been built upon history, which has made Coral Gables the beautiful city that it is today.